Welcome to Mommy Academy.
Thanks for watching.
We are so glad that you are here with us today. Today we're going to be talking about sounds, what it means to be hearing impaired, and what ASL is. So Tankie, what are sounds?
I know your voice.
Yes, it is my voice. And the ow sound I make when you hit my nose.
Oh, I like Zoe's voice.
Yes, you said that yesterday. You said, I want to hear my best friend's little voice, huh?
Yeah.
That's wonderful. What other kind of sounds do you like to hear?
Music.
I like to listen to music too. Now, when we go for a walk, we have a little game we play. We say, what can you hear, right?
I hear your voice.
That's right. And we try to find at least 3 things that we can hear when we're on the walk. Sometimes we hear the wind. Sometimes we hear dogs barking or birds singing. Sometimes we hear people working with their hammer, right? We hear all different kinds of things outside, and there's so many beautiful noises. Now, this is a really, really cute book by Margaret Wise Brown. She's one of our favorite authors. She has such talent in story writing, and the beautiful, beautiful pictures are done by Lisa McHugh. And this is called Bunny's Noisy Book, and it's all about different noises that the bunny hears. You want to hear this one?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
But you're funny, guys.
Now, can you tell me, what do we use to hear?
Our ears.
That's right.
Bunny ears go up.
Do bunnies have ears?
Yep, and they go up.
Now, most bunnies, are their ears bigger or smaller than ours?
Bigger.
That's right. Most bunnies have very big ears.
I'm pretending I'm a bunny with big ears.
There are some really big ears. Okay, so here's a beautiful picture on our first page in our story. And here's how our story begins. When he first woke up in the morning, he didn't open his eyes. Why should he? That little bunny. He raised his ears without opening his eyes. He heard all the quiet little noises starting the morning around him. First, what did he hear? First, nothing.
First, nothing. 0 means nothing.
Then there was a sudden fluttering and chirping. What made the chirping noise?
Birdie.
That's right. What was that? Birds getting up out of their nests and off the branches and beating their wings. Far off, very far away, you heard a cock-a-doodle-doo.
How's a rooster?
Very good. The little bunny opened his eyes, went up the tunnel to his home, and out to sea. Sound came from the world above. The little bunny heard a bzzz. What was that? Oh, you're so smart. Yes, it was a bumblebee.
What do bumblebees like?
2 bumblebees. 1, 2. Very good.
What do bumblebees like, though?
Well, they like to drink from flowers like most other bees. Then the little bunny started on a big green leaf and began to make a little noise himself. How was that? How do you think the bunny sounded as he ate that leaf? What do you sound like when you eat? Yes. Maybe the bunny sounded a little bit like crunch, crunch, crunch.
Yeah.
Then he stretched. And what kind of noise was that? What kind of noise do you make when you stretch sometimes? That was a good stretching noise. Exactly. Then he yawned. And what kind of noise was that? What does it sound like? You are very good at this. Then he scratched. What kind of noise was that? Yeah. Huh? I don't know if everyone can hear that through the computer audio, but I sure can. Then he sneezed. And what kind of noise was that? Oh, that was a good sneezing noise.
Yeah, but I really didn't sneeze.
Was it a pretend sneeze?
Yeah.
That was a good pretend sneeze. And then he went hop over the pink clover that was buzzing with bees. All day long he ate big pink clover. Aw. At the end of the day, the sun went down. But could the little bunny hear that?
No.
No, you can't hear when the sun comes down, but can you see it?
Yeah. I don't get hear the sun going boom. Crash. My volcano is erupting and the sun is going down.
But your imaginary friend, Tiny Tim, you said lives on a different planet. Oh.
Yeah, he was on pretend planet. His pretend planet is pretty far now.
Thank you for sharing. Let's go ahead and continue our story. We'll tell you more about Tiny Tim another time. And then there was an old familiar thump as his mother banged her heels on the ground. That meant time to run for home. The old red fox was taking a stroll. Time for little bunnies to be safe in their hole. Have you ever heard a bunny go thump before?
No.
Well, it sounds like it's a nice big thump. Good. And it's the way they say, there's danger. Watch out. And he popped down the rabbit hole just as the fox barked. He wiggled his nose and sniffed the little quick noise of a sniff. Can you do a sniff noise? Good job. And he jumped into his little bed of leaves, curled in a little fur ball, and tucked his paws under him. Oh,
I should take my paw.
all
That's how I do.
cozy and curled up. It looks like he likes to snuggle. Do you like to snuggle?
Yeah.
Snuggling's one of Tankie's favorite. Then the little bunny sighed, his little bunny sighed. His ears fell down and he nodded over, sound asleep, in his own warm hole in the big, quiet night.
Oh, look at that picture.
All the bunnies! The end.
I see.
Well, thank you so much for joining us for that story. Now, do you like hearing all those beautiful noises that were in the story?
Yeah.
Me too. But did you know that some people can't hear very well?
No.
So this is called hearing impaired.
Oh, this is how you make it see.
Now, just a moment. Can you say hearing impaired?
Yeah.
And people who can't hear at all, this is called deaf. What do you think that would be like, not to be able to hear anything at all?
We're not hearing.
Yeah, it would be like not hearing, huh?
Yeah.
So if your mommy was trying to talk to you and you couldn't hear, you wouldn't know what mommy's saying, huh?
Was there music on? Somebody was doing something noisy.
You wouldn't be able to hear that either, right?
Yeah.
That's right. So it's very difficult to communicate when you can't hear because most communication is done through what? Our sounds, our talking sounds, right?
Yes. Oh, we're going to talk in alphabet.
Now, Tankie's very excited to show something he's learned, and this is called ASL. So this is American Sign Language. So Tankie, why do we have something called sign language?
Because when you can't talk with your mouth, you can talk with your hands.
That's right. If someone can't hear, you talk with your mouth, they can learn, and you can learn to talk with your hands. Isn't that so cool?
Yeah.
Now, not only that, but some people can't talk with their mouth. And one of those kinds of people are babies. Babies don't know how to make words yet with their mouth. But babies want to tell us things. Babies want to tell us things like they want milk, they want more milk, and maybe that they are tired and maybe that I love you. These are things that babies might want to tell us. So these are things that people who can't hear can learn to communicate through, as well as people who can't talk, and babies can communicate through. Now, when you were a baby, you learned some sign language, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, do you remember any of those signs?
Oh, yeah.
What's this?
I do T for toilet when I was a baby.
That's right. Tankie was using the toilet before he was able to talk very well. And so we practiced doing the T for toilet. And he would tell us that he needed to use the bathroom by making the sign for T.
Yeah.
So we're going to go over the alphabet in sign language, but it's harder to spell out words than to know signs for big words. Like instead of signing milk, you can just do the sign for milk. This is the sign for milk, like you're milking a cow, right? Yeah. And instead of signing more, you can put your fingers together to show that you want more. Good. And instead of signing I love you, you can just sign I love you. Good. Very nice. But this alphabet signs are a great way to start to communicate with your hands because, of course, you can spell words if you know them with your hands. So are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Make a fist with the thumb on the side. This is A.
A.
Put all your fingers up and your thumb on the inside. B.
B.
Good. Make a little C with your hand. And guess what letter this is?
C.
Very good. Put one finger up and all the other fingers down. This is a D.
D.
Good. Put all your fingers in. This is an E. Make an OK sign with 3 fingers up. This is an F.
1, 2, 3.
Good. Point, but make sure that your thumb is behind your pointer finger. This is a G. Good. Now put 2 fingers in your point, and this is an H, but go to the side. Make sure you go to the side. There you go. H.
H.
Put only your pinky up.
I.
This is an I. Now make a scoop with your pinky. Down and scoop. This is a J.
J.
Good. Now put 2 fingers up. These 2 fingers up. And then put your thumb in the middle. Is that one tricky for your fingers?
Yeah.
As you get older, your fingers will become stronger, but this is a great way to exercise your fingers too.
This is how I got it.
These 2 need to go down. Come on, come on, come on. Hey. Good. Now 1 finger up, 1 finger out. This is the letter L.
L.
Good. Now you're going to stick your thumb between your pinky and your ring finger and close your hand. So the pinky, open up first. Open up all the way, please. Open up. Now pinky, there you go. This is an M. Okay, now you move your thumb over 1 and you put it between your ring and middle finger and close.
This is how I do it.
N.
N.
Good, good. Now we make a circle with our little hand and we say O.
Oh.
That's right. There's an O.
You do O.
Now we point, but the other fingers come down and your thumb comes behind these 3. This is a P.
This is how I gotta do it.
Okay, we'll work on that one. These ones need to come down. There you go. That's more like it. Open it up a little bit more. All right. Point, and then these ones come down. P.
P.
Now you're going to put your thumb and pointer facing downward, and this is a Q.
Q.
Okay.
And I do Q like this because that's the real Q.
This is the Q. Now you're going to put 2 fingers up and cross them. Good. R.
R.
Good, good. Now make a fist and put your thumb on top of the 2 fingers right here, pointer and middle. Good. This is an S.
S.
Good. Now, just like we were talking earlier, T for toilet. You're going to put your thumb between pointer and middle and close. And this is a T.
T for toilet.
Now put both of your fingers up and together. U.
U.
Spread them apart. V.
V.
Good. Bring up one more finger. W.
W.
Take your pointer finger and make a little bend. X.
X.
All your fingers down but your pinky and your thumb.
This is how I do it.
Almost. All your fingers down but your pinky and your thumb. And this is a Y. Good job, good job. Now this one's fun. You're going to draw a Z in the air. So it's like this. Ready? Watch closely. Go out, now come down, and now come out. Z.
Z.
And that is our ABCs in ASL, American Sign Language. So if you keep practicing that, you'll be able to say things like you can spell your name, or you can say hi to someone in sign language who can't hear you. Do you want to try to spell your name in sign language?
Oh, sure.
Okay, so first we're going to do a letter T. So the thumb comes here. This is T. And then we do A. Good. N. Then we do K. I. Pinky, pinky. There we go. And then we do E. Tankie.
Tankie.
Very good. Well, I hope that you enjoyed that. And if you keep watching this Mommy Academy episode and learning the ASL, or print up a chart of all of the different letters, that will help you so you can talk to people who cannot hear well. Or if you have younger children who can't speak well yet, learning a few simple signs can really decrease on the fussing and screaming, let me tell you. All right, please like, please share. We'd like to bring as much value to as many children and educators as possible. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.